No, you do not have hearing problems, neither do you have sight problems. Brother Joshua has established that he has a new date to give us, and as the Saint twins had promised before, that they will get the mandem back on the channel if nothing happens on the rapture set date, or and the time that he has actually said the rapture was going to happen. The twins have kept to their word, and they brought Joshua back, and the episode will be airing roughly about an hour from the time when I am uploading this video, so do check it out over there. They just uploaded this particular trailer. You're probably getting even closer. If the episode is already out, I'll leave the video down in the description below. There's a lot we'll be watching, and I will do a proper breakdown video tomorrow once we have seen what he's saying. I'm only going to be reacting to the trailer on this particular episode. Sexuality show, the daily Christian commentary videos. Other episodes done today, they'll be down in the pinned comments. What did Joshua say?
Blowing his own trumpet to the world, announcing his coming.
I'm so confused. Say yeah.
He says in 2025, in September of the 23rd and the 24th, I will come to take my church.
Did he come?
So, as did he come? Because those dates have already passed. So, now I'm even more interested in hearing, is this going? Because he didn't come, and those dates passed.
He come.
For a fact that it's gone. So the question is that, did you test the spirit?
Where's your part? I did my part. I delivered the message. Why you didn't rapture the people?
Hearing about rapture, the next thing you are hearing about dates. Can't you just
I don't understand. Is he gonna be questioning God?
preach rapture, teach about rapture without dates?
It's midnight.
Exactly. That's how we ought to do it. He's supposed to be preaching the rapture message as it is. The aim is to stay ready. This whole date business. All right, let's go through with the rest of it.
Night. On the 24th, there is no rapture. What am I thinking? I'm surprised. Because remember, I am 1,000,000,000% sure that I saw Jesus. I saw Jesus face to face. I told you people, and I'm still telling you now.
Yeah.
And I've told you the truth.
But do you believe
Yes.
that it was Jesus that you saw?
Days from now, I will rapture my church.
Iban. The message now says days from now. So we will hear what exactly the date that's been set now it's going to be, because now looks like the current message is that it's still valid. Somehow it's still valid in the sense that people should still be waiting.
Big dreams start small.
It's like this year. This year it's like we are just burdened to be answering questions of things we don't know. So, twins will be airing this particular episode today, tonight, later on in the evening, about an hour from the time when you're watching this. And if you're watching this and the video is out, I will probably have the video down in the description or also in the pinned comment. What I've noticed, as I've said earlier on, is that there is either defenders, validators, and also those that are just kind of like completely out of that particular subject. But these two particular groups were the ones that I was warning about last time. And the reason why I was warning about these two is because it's far from truth. It's basically not wanting to face up with what the Bible says. In the book of Acts, chapter number 1, verse number 7, is very clear. It is not for you to know the times that God has set by his own authority. Now, on the last episode when I spoke about that, I did illustrate. That is to say that God's authority in placing that, it's for you to respect. It's for you to sit back as a child of God and say, I can't question when my father is going to do a certain thing. He said it's not for me to know that or to question that. Will you at this time set up the kingdom? Why? Because by the time we were still in the book of, in John, he was clear. If I want him to tarry until the end, what is that to you? So to say, mind your own business. Let your mind be on the things that God wants you to be thinking about. This occupation with, when is it? Is it in the next 20 minutes? No, we are constantly ready. We are constantly ready for his coming. This obsession creates cults. As I illustrated, now people are going to be defending and waiting for a different day. So I wonder now, are we now also going to wait for another live stream? I thought maybe he was coming back to do an apology, because if you remember when he was live with Medic, he said for him, he is willing to come back, but the thing is, he knows he's not going to be here. So, did he get a new message? And is the new message that there is a new date? I don't know. That's what we now have to sit here and wonder about. I was not thinking about this verse when I started doing this video, but I'm sure I can find this verse. There's a verse that warns people in what they partake in. Important. Listen to what it says. This is 1 Timothy chapter number 1, verse number 18 up until verse number 20. This is what he says concerning people in the last days, right? He says, Timothy, my child, I entrust you with this command, in keeping with the previous prophecies about you, so that by them you may fight the good faith, the good fight of faith, basically. So basically what he's saying is, the things that were spoken about you being true towards the faith, he's now bringing it back to that conversation, so that by them you may fight a good faith, holding on to faith and good conscience.
My work is easy because I use ClickUp. Here's how AI